Over the past few years, LASD enrollment has declined over 20%. In October, the district said this could lead to the closure of 5 schools, including Polzer STEM Academy, which feeds into Hebron. Miller Ahn looks into the process leading up to this decision.
Enrollment in Louisville ISD has decreased since its peak in 2017. According to the district, recent low birth rates, along with the average existing home price being $492,000, are factors leading to the decrease in enrollment.
Basically, a lot of our school districts north are now the fast growth school districts, whereas we used to in Louisville ISD in the 90s and the 2000s, we were that fast growth district. We were where everybody was moving and home developments were being built super fast. Now what you see is us, Plano, Irving, Richardson, Coppell, all talking about declining enrollment and closing schools.
At October's school board meeting, it was announced that 5 elementary schools in LISD could potentially be closed, including Garden Ridge and Hebron feeder Polzer STEM Academy. Hebron teacher and parent of Garden Ridge student Jen Russell shows her feelings about the possible closures.
For my kid, I just want a quintessential, typical life. And so this is a part of it. Like, I wanted him to be at a small school. I wanted him to be able to come back as a senior and walk the halls, and maybe some of his teachers are still there, maybe they're not, but we don't get to do that if our school's not open. So
to feel like
with many parents arguing against the closure of these schools, the Board of Trustees will be hosting listening tours at each feeder high school in the coming weeks to gain more insight about this topic.
There should be a lot of love for neighborhood schools, and I'm so thankful our parents love our schools and they don't want to see a change happen. And I understand that, and my commitment is to walk through this process with our school district and get as much of their feedback as possible to be sure we're making the very best decision we possibly can.
Russell says she feels the closing of elementary schools will have an impact on her family.
We were like, okay, one day, maybe, if we're lucky enough, we'll have a kid and he'll go to the elementary school down the street and maybe we can walk him hand in hand to school. And I don't have the heart to tell him that his school could be going away. Like, I feel like that's really sad. Like, if we closed Hebron, like, it would be a huge deal. I feel like because it's an elementary school, people think that it's not as important or it's easier to close it, but it's a really big deal.
Rapp says she recognizes the importance of understanding both the public's opinion as well as the logistical reasoning behind this proposal.
And I'm so thankful that we've awakened a conversation in our community, even though it's hard. And when you, as a school district, are funded based on how many students you have every single day, you have to be sure that everybody's aware that when you no longer have 53,000 students, it's a very different scenario to be trending towards 45,000 students. And we need our community to help problem solve this with us.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Miller Ahn.
Thanks, Miller. The final decision will be announced in December.